Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So it feels like it's been a minute. I haven't uploaded recently. I went out of town for my birthday. We did a little road trip. We went to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I did vlog it. So I'm working on that vlog, which is kind of taking me a long time. Also because I was probably still tired from the trip because we did 13 hours. I don't know. I feel like my energy is kind of pretty low. So I'm trying to look into my diet, just eat a little bit more healthier. My weight has really fluctuated a lot. I've gained some weight and yeah, I just don't really feel that good. So I need to get back to working out. I wasn't working out for a while. I'm like on and off working out, but I am really excited because today I am going to be talking about the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. So Huda Beauty just reformulated the four. Oh my god. So Huda Beauty just reformulated her Faux Filter Foundation and it is now called the Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. I'll let you guys know my thoughts and if I recommend it to you guys for oily skin. I have really oily skin, acne prone skin, large pores, uneven texture. Some of you guys have actually let me know about the new foundation. I actually didn't know, so thank you guys for letting me know. I went ahead and picked it up at Sephora. The foundation is $40, which I believe it's the same price as how it was before. I don't think the price has changed. I did do a full review of the original formula. It's on my channel. I'll link it up here for you guys if you guys want to see that video. It was such a long time ago, so I'll warn you guys, I probably look a little bit different. But before we get started, my name is Sylvia. If you are new here, I do cruelty-free makeup reviews, hauls, lifestyle videos, and some vlog videos here and there. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when I upload a new video, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. So the packaging is the same as the original Faux Filter Foundation. The frosted bottle with the matte fade here at the bottom, and it comes with a pump, and you get 1.18 fluid ounces. So you do get a little bit more than the standard in foundations, and it's a little bit on the higher price, $40. I feel like it's on the higher end on foundation pricing. The reason they reformulated the foundation is because basically a lot of people were complaining about the original formula, different things that they did not like about the original formula, so they went ahead and changed those things. One of those main things is that it had fragrance, and that is one of the main things that I did not like about the original formula. I hated the scent, I hated the fragrance that they added, and I just could not get past the fragrance part. I actually have it right here. So this is the original bottle, and you guys can see that it's been collecting dust. I have not used this just for a very long time now. Basically a full bottle. Yeah, I'm just really picky with my scents, but they now have it fragrance free, which is really good. Another thing about the foundation, it is vegan and it's cruelty free, of course. What they did is they gave it a luminous finish, whereas before it was completely matte finish. It says that it has up to 24 hours of wear. It's transfer proof, waterproof, fade proof, sweat proof, humidity proof, and it is a full coverage foundation. I can see why a lot of people would want to be interested in this foundation, so I really wanted to try it out here for you guys. I did wear it on one night for 8 hours, and then another day I actually tested it out with a mask because I've heard that there's claims that the foundation is mask proof. I actually don't see that here on the Sephora website, and I did also see the Huda Beauty video where she announced the new formula, and she didn't mention anything about it being mask proof. But I went ahead and still tested it out with a mask so you guys can see. So the shade that I got is Apple Pie, which is the 255B, and I am, for reference, Fenty Beauty shade 220. This was not the shade that I originally purchased. The original formula I actually got cheesecake, but I do remember that this shade was a little too light for me, so I actually went with a darker shade, and I'm actually wearing it right now, and I feel like it is a really good match for my skin tone. I'm gonna swatch it here pump it out. A little bit goes a long way. So this is how it comes out, and it does look like a cream on the thicker side. It doesn't have a liquidy consistency. And then I'm also going to swatch the cheesecake shade right next to it. All right, so this shade right here, this one is apple pie, and then the lighter shade is cheesecake. So as you guys can see, the cheesecake, it was a little too light for my skin tone, but the apple pie really does blend in with my skin tones. Online for apple pie, it says it's for warmer, light, medium skin with beigey pink undertone. It's like a really long description. I would say it feels exactly the same as the original formula. The thickness, the consistency, the coverage right here on my hand, I can tell. So they do have 39 shades, which I think that's a pretty good shade range. I do wish to see a little bit more deeper skin tone colors in there. And of course, I did smell the foundation, and it does not have a fragrance or any type of scent. I do have it on my face right now. I don't smell it. I filmed a little video before this, so I've actually been wearing the foundation for a few hours now, and actually I feel like my oils are kind of coming through already. So I'm getting a little oily right here on my T-zone, which is pretty normal, but I can tell that the finish is matte, even though it does have a little bit of luminosity or like a luminous finish when you first apply it. After I set the foundation, it gives me more of a matte finish, but it is a matte foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the application, and then come back at the end of the day to show you guys how the foundation looks. So I first primed my face with the Fenty Beauty Matte Primer, and then I also used the Tatcha Silk Primer to fill in my pores. So I used a pump and a half of the foundation, and I like to apply it first with my fingers. And I first start off with the bottom half of my face, and on one side I wanted to use a beauty sponge, and on the other side I wanted to use the Huda Beauty Foundation brush just to see how it applies on the face. I actually really like how it looks with the beauty sponge, but I didn't really see that much of a difference whenever I used the brush on the other side, and you guys will see right now. But right away it gave really good coverage, and as you guys see, when you first apply the foundation, it looks a little bit luminous, and then it kind of dries down and it looks more matte after it dries down, but it is really full coverage. And then for my forehead, I did have to use a little bit more of the foundation, and again I applied with my finger and then blended it out with the brush, and then at the end I went over everything with the beauty sponge. I just really like to do that just to make sure I get any excess product and everything's blended in good. So this is how it looks with the sponge, and then the other side, this is how it looks with the brush. It looks pretty much the same. So either way, you can use a brush or a sponge to apply the foundation. And then I applied concealer, and just wanted to show you guys how it looks with the concealer. And I used a Too Faced concealer, and it was around 12 p.m. when I finished all of my makeup. It looked really good. And then I came back at 8 p.m. So it was 8 hours since I was wearing the foundation, and this is how it looks. And as you guys can see, my skin did get oily, but it still looks pretty full coverage, and on my skin just a little cakey. Okay guys, so I'm actually gonna step out and I'm gonna get my nails done. So I do have to wear a mask, so I am actually gonna test it to see if the foundation gets on the mask, if the foundation is mask proof. Just want you guys to see that it's completely new and clean. Alright guys, so I am wearing the foundation right now. I'm not wearing any bronzer, blush, highlighter, contour, just the foundation, and I set it with powder because I don't want any bronzer or blush or anything else to get onto the mask. I just want to see if the foundation gets on the mask. The foundation might actually get on this right here because I'm pressing it. Okay, so I am gonna go get my nails done and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I just got home and I got my nails done. I'm actually going to put some hand sanitizer before I take off my mask. So I'm going to take off the mask. Interesting. So this is how my face looks. There are lines right here from the mask, and here is the mask, you guys. It is not necessarily mask proof. So it's been over 2 hours since I've been wearing the mask. Yeah. And I feel like it looks a little cakey right here on my forehead. I did not apply any concealer just because I want to make sure that it's not the concealer. I'm kind of hungry. We're gonna load that right here, and an agua de piña right here. All right, guys, so my final thoughts on the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. I don't love it. I don't love it, y'all. I don't love it. I don't love it. I am really glad for those who do love the foundation. It is now fragrance free, it's vegan, it's cruelty free. I'm really glad that they made those changes. I think it's a good full coverage foundation. However, I feel like there's other foundations that I would reach for and I prefer over this foundation that are full coverage. For example, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This one is also a full coverage foundation, and you can build it up as well. It's a more of a lighter consistency. It runs, so it's a little liquidy, and that makes the foundation a little bit more lightweight in my opinion. I just don't like foundations that are really thick. The Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation feels just a little drying in my opinion. It just looks a little cakey in some areas, especially like here on my forehead. It just feels like the texture on my skin is very noticeable. However, the Fenty Beauty Foundation does have a little bit of a scent, does have fragrance, so that's the only thing about the Fenty Beauty Foundation, but it is very light scent. I can barely smell it. I don't think that the Fenty Beauty Foundation is vegan. The Huda Beauty one feels a little bit more sticky, and I feel like the Huda Beauty one does feel heavy on the skin. And I've tried different ways of wearing the foundation with mattifying primer, a little bit of primer, a more lightweight primer that's more hydrating because it's a matte foundation. I feel like today it's looking like the best that it has looked, and I used a hydrating primer and it looks a little bit more luminous because I applied a lot of luminous products on top. Like I'm using a luminous blush right now, highlighter. I applied a little bit highlighter here on my forehead, and I feel like the Fenty Beauty just feels very silky and soft, and that's definitely part of the name from the Fenty Beauty, and it's full coverage as well. But if you are looking for a matte full coverage foundation that's fragrance free, vegan, non-comedogenic, it did not break me out, then to try out the Huda Beauty one. But I personally just don't really like the foundation just because the formula is a little heavy. I can see though how this foundation would be good for bridal and for makeup artists and clients, just because when you first apply the foundation and you set it and all of that, it's really full coverage, and so I feel like it would photograph pretty good. But other than that, for personal preference like myself, because I apply so many products on top, I just want my foundation to have like a light formula. So yeah, hopefully I went over the pros and cons of the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation, and you guys found this video helpful. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Will you be trying out the new foundation? Have you tried it out already? Did you try the original formula? What did you think? What do you think about the new formulation and them doing this? I think this is pretty good for them if it's a best-selling product, and improving the formula, making those changes and listening to their customers. We don't see this very often. I do give them some pointers for that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Ugh, crap. I got foundation on my hair. Oh shit, I am so sore. Pie, apple pie. Thank you.